Okay, there we go. Can y'all hear me way back there? Y'all hear me in the overflow section?
Can you hear from a
Can
third
y'all
level?
hear me in the overflow section back there? Up there, you can hear me in the overflow section? All right, they can hear, so we good.
I think the third level may need a little bit louder. The third level.
I think they good. We'll just project more. We'll just project more.
It's recorded live too, you know.
We
So
are.
it's
We are. So we should probably say welcome.
Welcome to all the people online. Welcome everybody.
Welcome to the Pensacola Network. Yes.
It's so loud.
I know. The spring has sprung, and they are springing their voices
Very
ahead of us. I'm excited. This is Brian Wyer with the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. This is Robert Reshard with everything. Robert Reshard with everything. So a network, the Cool Institute, everything.
That's it. That's
Rubio
enough.
Productions.
Rubio. Did you just make up a whole new? That was Robert Rubino.
Robert Rubino.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You just made up a whole new company. you just. It's
Don't forget to sign some bids. Some bids that can be filed by, you know.
Oh
weeks, so.
yeah. You working for the Florida government now? Huh?
Hey, when that price goes from $60 to $400,
oh yeah, you work.
Without registering your business, I tell you, you want to register on time.
You want to make sure the entrepreneurs keep more money in
They
their
don't
pocket.
play around with that.
I got you. I got you. So I just want to bring this up at the top because they say eat a frog first thing in the morning and the rest of your day will go fine. So you just celebrated with the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber your annual awards. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, all of the awards. Oh my, it was so amazing. But
Oh.
can we talk about your dancing? Can we just?
No, we can't. No, let's not talk about
Can we?
dance.
can we just talk about your dancing?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Okay. What is it? What is it? What? I just want to know what it is.
It is ready to be done and finished. And
What's
get
it
over
called?
with.
What it is? What it is?
I have no,
What is it?
I just have no clue. It just comes to me.
Do you dance to the music of the
Honestly,
words of the thoughts in your head? Or I'm just trying to in all that get understanding. That's what I'm just trying to get some understanding.
I'm sure you'll have a good time talking about my dancing. So I'm only
Listen,
that.
let's not bring anybody else in here, Commissioner May, but he did mention you went to Catholic high school. I don't know if that has anything to do with your dancing.
I learned to dance from priests and nuns, okay?
Oh,
That's about it.
okay.
They didn't have any rhythm either, so I learned from them.
Did somebody record your dancing?
I hope not. It's not a proudest moment.
I do
Not a
hope
problem.
so. So like at your 100th birthday, when we can say, look how far Brian has come.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to dance school.
Yeah.
I learned some
Yes.
moves in dance
Yes.
school. Actually, we fell out of dance school, me and Harriet, so the remedial program, we fell down.
Well, now I've seen Harry dance, so
Harry's a good
I have
dancer.
no questions for her.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand,
Now, we do have
I'm just trying
Robert
to understand.
you have Robert and Lloyd dancing. Your videos all over the place. It's been put all over the place. You got a great job.
Thank you. I love dancing. I always tell this because we grew up in the country, and so when company would come, Daddy would have us dance for the company. So I don't know, call it child abuse. I don't know, but it's like
I don't know about that.
I know, right. And so we appreciate American Bandstand, but we really appreciate it Soul Train.
There you go. Okay.
Soul Train, then you're trying to do it, especially later, Jody Watley, you trying to do the Jody Watley moves, and and it didn't happen.
Hee haw, no.
Grand Ole
Opry.
No Grand Ole Opry, but Hee Haw. I know the license plate number. BR5. Oh, somebody in the audience knows it too. Hee Haw too. BR549. There was a license plate number.
I think our sponsors now.
No, you're trying to get back.
It's called deflection.
I'm trying to
Deflecting the abuse away from me. I was so tired.
I think you created some new steps too. I think I just want to finish this line. I think you finished some new steps. Listen, if y'all saw Brian online, if y'all saw him, if y'all somebody please post that or please come back.
Actually, a nurse saw me say I'm having a seizure. She wasn't sure about it.
Isn't that something? We have a nurse tonight, so you're in good company. You're in good company. That was fun. Thank you. And so we just want to mention that our esteemed TV station here locally, Vernon Watson with WBQP TV, one partner of the year, Baptist Hospital, Dr. LaSharon Wiley. We were in some good company.
Mark Faulkner did something.
Mark,
something dancing wise.
Yeah, he was. I'm not judging, but he was probably one step above.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that was bad.
Okay, maybe a half a step, but but he runs a whole hospital, so he probably don't have time to go to dance class.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. It was not that bad. It was interesting.
I'm gonna kill my brother.
Okay.
I would never do my brother Joe.
Oh yeah, he did Adrian Joe.
I would not have done that for him.
Well, he's a good brother. All right, so let's start. Yeah.
If you do want to see videos of Robin dancing, my videos are out there. You can go to our Facebook page, the Gulf Coast Florida Chamber of Commerce, and Robin and Lloyd kicked off the dancing for everybody, and all the awardees got their dance. Mr. Vernon Watson, an award, he danced out there for us as well.
Laura Gillum with
Laura
the
Gillum,
boy.
Laura
Gillum. Yeah, I like that. She danced to "We Are Family."
Yes.
I love some Sister Sledge. So yeah, that was that. But you do. Thank you so much for doing that. It was the environment that you said, the truth telling that you said about the difficulties that it's been over the year. We just really do appreciate you. Can y'all join me in giving Brian a hand? Because that was just absolutely fantastic.
My dancing. That's awesome. Thank y'all for my dancing. Thank y'all.
As J. Anthony Brown used to say, tell yourself what you need to hear. I hug. Well, we really do thank our sponsors. Lloyd has been posting them online, and so among them, the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce, and so we really do thank all of our sponsors for making this happen. This is going to be our 13th year. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Yeah,
Lucky 13.
that's a lucky 13. That's right. That's right. So yeah, 1,300 people in here tonight. So it just makes it everybody's representing tonight. Got a full house. What, all the way in the back? Hello. Yes. So what else is going on with the chamber?
As I mentioned on Tuesday, we're doing our monthly programs again. So our next one will be in April. We usually do the third Tuesday of every month. And so we're kicking those back off again. We may have it again on April 8th. I just got to get one last confirmation with some of our Hispanic partners here at the chamber. And other than that, we're just going to do our monthly events. We're going to do how to work with your local government events on April the 13th at City Hall. If you haven't attended one of those, it's a great way to find out how you can do business with the city. We usually have the county there, as well as Apex and the ECUA. So that's a great event. We have food, snacks, and a quick 45-minute discussion about how you can do your business with them. And that's really it for now. I mean, we lead into a busy summer later in the year.
And then you're partnering with the Equity Project Alliance for the Data Walk coming up.
Yes, I'm part of the Data Walk committee. And once a year, what we do is the Equity Project Alliance do a data walk. And what that means is you come around the room and you see posters and easels of all the different statistics around how our community is being impacted by inequity. And some of them are just mind-blowing. The amount of Black individuals, Hispanic individuals being arrested, the homelessness involved with it, the mental health issues. Today we had our meeting this morning, and some of the data has not changed. It still hasn't been updated yet, but it still has a powerful meaning to it. So you get a chance to come to Greater Little Rock Church on April the 21st.
It's a
Tuesday. And Mr. Mack making the food as always, so he's gonna have some wonderful fried chicken, good old roast beef, and his desserts. Mr. Mack's desserts are just phenomenal. So
can I just say something about Joe Mack's food?
Yes.
So y'all didn't hear it from me, but when he makes the sweet potato pies.
Oh yeah.
The little bitty individual one. You shouldn't do this. No, not hiding.
Okay.
But you can cut the sweet potato pies just enough to fit in your hand. Then you put your plate on top, and then you don't look like you're eating dessert. It looks like you're just like healthy. And I'm just saying that because we have a nurse here. This is like you're healthy and everything. So you cup it up underneath there, and then you take your plate. And someone says, "You like getting dessert?" Oh no, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on desserts.
Now I'm feeling back. I took mine in my coat pocket and I walked out the door. I had everybody.
And then just cup it up under there, and then they can't even tell.
It's so good.
That's a Joe Mack secret. I'm telling y'all, that's a Joe Mack secret. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, if you get a chance, come on out. You have a great meal, great conversation, great dialogue. Usually about 200 people there. And you find some interesting information. We also have table discussions. So you can come back to the table and you talk about a topic, and then we help summarize that topic for everyone later. So please, Equity Project Alliance Data Walk meeting Tuesday, April the 21st. Please join us for that. We'll have a great time. And
it's free and open to the public. You just have to register. So they
just
make
register,
sure
yeah.
They want to make sure you have enough Joe Mack food.
Yes, please do. Please register. But if something happens and says it's full, let me know. I can maybe able to do something to get you in. But please register.
If it's full, no.
I forgot about everybody online.
Yeah, don't shoot. Yeah, because that means that we ain't gonna get enough food. So get in now. But you can go to equityprojectalliance.org and see that. Okay, so then this is gonna be our third annual Black Founders Innovation Summit, April 17th and 18th, right here. And so if you are an entrepreneur, if you are thinking about being an entrepreneur, if you know what stage you are in your entrepreneurial success, you are invited to come. And this year, I understand that we're going to have some humanoid robots there.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. So doing the dance, I think I just saw that. But was it the Chinese robots that were doing the dance?
My robot was Dr. Short Circuit, my robot.
Oh, okay.
I'm dancing, but yeah. It's amazing. The robots, I tell you, the things you see them dancing and doing gymnastics, and it's just.
Yeah. And so Lloyd always says that AI needs to be, and technology needs to be a resource, not a replacement. It needs to be a resource. So how do you use that in business? How do you use that in your daily life? So the Innovation Summit, so go to kakuainstitute.org and register for that, and that's free and open to the public.
Great, wonderful. Any
All
more
right.
announcements?
I am sure it's something else coming up.
There's so much going on.
For April, so let me just say this ahead of our guest speaker. For April, we're going to have Alexis Boland, who I ran back into at your event. And so she has been traveling the world talking about negotiation.
Mhm.
Alexis is a realtor to the stars, to put it mildly. And so she told me she'd just come from Dubai. So we have booked her to come and talk about how to negotiate. So whether you're doing contracts or pay raises or getting volunteers or getting vendors, whatever, negotiation in your personal life, how to negotiate in your
Get
personal
her
life.
to come in. That's amazing. All the traveling she does.
Yes. So I'm really excited, Alexis Boland. And then we're going to have I'm gonna have a conversation tomorrow. Our guests, especially because we're coming up on our heightened tourism season, we're going to have a really special guest in May.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
What date is that?
Oh, you want me to know it? I think May 22nd, I think.
22nd. There we go.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
And you got everyone in the audience all
I know. I'm tingly too. I'm tingly. Lord ain't even in here. Oh, yes, he is. That's probably why I'm tingly. Okay. All right. Okay, so did we miss anything, Mr. Producer? Okay, all right. Huh? Oh, we can give away our door. So we have some fantastic, is that money?
Well, gift card.
25,000, 2,500. I'm sorry.
2,500.
I saw 25.00. So is that 25? You're gonna give that away. Can we get the
if you have a conversion rate to pesos?
Everybody, yep. That'll be great.
Conversion rate to pesos. Yeah.
Hmm?
Conversion rate to pesos.
Okay. I think, are you trying to hand a deal? Okay, gotcha. We'll get you in there. Okay. Anybody else? Because we got a lot of people in here. Did we miss anybody? Okay. All right. So you want to walk fast across the camera? Oh, okay. You want to grab
this one?
A bag. These are some goodies, it looks like. Oh, is it a swimming pool in here? We have Navy Federal. We got a sippy cup thanks to Navy Federal. What else in here? Oh my goodness, we've got picture frames.
Those are very nice too.
Oh yeah, so this is
magnetic.
From the Northwest Florida Symposium. We got a book with Navy Federal. This is wonderful. Take some notes. Oh, I heard somebody say it's what they needed, so they already putting in their prayer for this. I didn't see. Is it a mortgage payment in there? Car payment in there? No. Huh? Oh, to tag your
like an air tag.
Oh wow.
Keep track of your stuff.
Okay. Well, let's get some diversity in here. Stand in the middle. Y'all know we love diversity. Okay. All right. We're gonna pull. Yeah.
That's your name.
Here, Brian, you pull. I'll hold it.
Geraldine.
Okay. Brian, you pull. I'll hold the money. This feels heavy too.
She got the.
We're gonna pull. This is for the money.
Patrice.
Oh, Patrice, wonderful. Come on down. You can get a picture with Brian here. Come on down. She came in right on time. Oh,
right
let me give you the money. I'm going to give it up. Came in looking cute too. What? Let's get a picture. We're going to get a picture.
Get a photo with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. And then, so we'll pull, we'll go ahead and pull 2 more or 3 more. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you,
So
Geraldine. Y'all give Geraldine a hand.
Oh, the
Thank
2 more that we have is Harriet.
Okay.
Is that okay for me to pull her name?
Yes.
Okay.
After the ribbon we gave you on the dancing, I think everybody needs to see
And
that.
Lisa Dees.
Oh, yay! Wonderful. Yay. Come on down, ladies.
These 2 bags.
Courtesy of Navy Federal. Thank y'all so much. Come on and get a picture. Come on. And Gulf Power. And oh Lord, okay, thank you, Everybody. Which way we looking? Are we gonna? You gonna take a picture? You gonna eat? We have our producers eating, y'all. Yeah, they can't see behind the camera. Lordy, keep it from the. That's all right. All right, let's look this way here. Thank y'all. Congratulations.
Sponsors, giveaways, events, announcements.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think they're ready. We didn't have some wonderful. Y'all enjoy the food from the door.
Yes, always.
You see, our producer was eating behind the camera like he's supposed to be taking the picture, doing things, and he was over there. He's
a hard worker, that Lord.
He's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker.
He does. We give him extra chicken wings.
He's extra blessed to have you in his life.
What? Thank you.
More blessings.
Thank you. Because I don't cook chicken like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you got to just.
If you buy it, that's still cooking it to me. That's fine.
Well, we definitely want to thank all of our sponsors, DeVilliers Square, all the great partners that we've had, including Vernon Watson, because he is putting this right on WBQP TV. I think we need to say award-winning WBQP TV. Yes.
If you ever want to know about internet TV shows and cable, Vernon Watson's been talked to. He will tell you.
I don't think we need to talk about cable right now with Vernon Watson.
He'll give you. I learned a lot.
Yeah, he'll give you his opinion, but we only talk about cable right now. This is a family show. And I just do need to mention in our audience, we do have one of our Escambia County Utility Commissioners, Larry Williams.
Larry.
Well, so we appreciate your.
I was first exposed as wonderful talent by Larry at his amazing breakfast that he had.
Oh,
He did a wonderful job.
yeah.
I recorded video clips of you and sent out my wife to tell her how great it was.
Oh.
We had a wonderful time. Yes, you did a great job.
Did you get her autograph?
Not yet.
Oh, we're gonna get it tonight. Yeah, you'll see the fullness of her talent.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're excited. Well, y'all give it up for Brian Wyer with the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce. Donna, come on up. We're gonna swap here. You come on up, Donna. We're
You
gonna
need to dance while we intermission?
No, don't dance. We want to keep people here. He's gonna put those on you.
I'll let him clip on yourself.
Okay. Here, let me. You can go ahead and tell a joke, Brian, real quick.
Oh, I'm gonna. Sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead. While we on. Go ahead. So I can. Oh, that's mine.
Right here.
That's right. What did Robert Hill do? R&E used to say, the weekends and the Gulf Coast are made for each other. Oh, and speaking of the weekend, Geraldine reminded me we have Books by the Bay this weekend. Okay. So it's a great time to get outside. They're having it in the park outside, so it's a great opportunity. And pick up a copy of In Weekly magazine. There are some great stories in there, including our friend Ray Palmer, who's getting ready to retire with Pensacola Sports Association. He's done like 2 decades with Pensacola Sports Association and is getting into the Sports Hall of Fame. So that's great. He really promoted that. And then Megan Fry, our friend who is an attorney, just got the Pinnacle Award along the Gulf Coast. So just some really good, just some awesome things. It's a lot of awesome things going on. It is. Well, y'all ready for the Pensacola Network show? What? Yes. Y'all like to see Robin and Brian get on the way. I am so excited for y'all too. If you don't know Donna Johnson, you will know her. If you don't know me by now, that's okay. I can't sing that. We can't pay no royalties. Donna and I have known each other. I'm gonna tell y'all how we met.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we don't. I gotta tell the truth. We were doing a show for Beauty by the Bay, which was a fundraiser for autism, the King Richard Foundation, autism.
Right.
And so you wore your clothes. It was
a fashion show.
It's a fashion show. It's a great deal. It was right on the bay. Just this amazing thing. And none of us ladies who piled in, who were modeling after Donna, wanted to go after Donna. Donna has some assets that we just did not want to follow. I think I can say that on TV and leave it there. And so we were like, and I was like, who is this lady standing in front of me who I do not want to follow?
Yeah.
And she just turned out to be the most nicest person, found out she was a nurse.
They
And-
a little bit
Well, and then found about your super duper creative side, and we started working together. In fact, Donna is the voice, if you didn't know, for our documentary, the Belmont DeVilliers. Belmont DeVilliers, the making of a neighborhood. So she is the voice. We have gone on production. We've done production things on the East Coast around town, and so she has just been an amazing asset. So I don't know anything about her nursing career, except that she has been a nurse for 43 years. Okay, not even 30. I don't want to take anything away.
43 years.
And for over 15 years now, we've been friends, and so it is my honor to introduce to y'all Donna Johnson, who is a nurse and is also a comedian,
amongst other little things.
amongst other things. So tonight, when I heard her at Commissioner Williams' program, the community breakfast program, I thought, oh my goodness gracious, she is turning her avocation, doing what she loves, into a vocation. And so how do you do that? How do you go from doing what you really love to doing what you really love with or without pay? When your avocation, as my friend Annabelle said,
becomes an avocation.
when your avocation becomes your vocation, when you're doing what you love becomes your day job, your money deal. And so she is making that transition. And so I just thought she's a great person to have this, because so many people are doing that in their lives. So we're going to let her talk, and then I'll come back up and ask some questions. So would y'all please welcome Miss Donna Johnson?
Thank you. And Pensacola Network, thanks for the invite. And thank you to all of this humongous audience that's sitting out. And Robin is my local sister. I said, and happy Women's History Month. Don't want to forget that. I was briefly talking to Robin about how do you go from a vocation to an avocation, or from a career to a passion. And I would say very carefully. Now, Robin has introduced me, and as she said, she doesn't know much about my nursing career. So I'm a bit of a storyteller, so I'm going to make it short and sweet, and just to make things come to a full circle. So I've been a nurse, again, I say for 43 years. I always have considered myself a well-skilled, knowledgeable nurse. It's always been a fulfilling career to me. Felt good in it. That's career-wise. Now on the passion side, some of my passions began, like everybody say, in the church. I began doing some of the Christmas plays, some of the skits, working with our youth department. And that came around to doing, like I said, it was plays and skits. Somehow that kind of evolved to some comedy stuff, some gospel comedy stuff, and that's how that came around. Okay, so just say life be life, y'all. Just say life be life. So I'm doing my career here, a little career, and I'm doing a little passion. So then comes life. I began doing. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath. So a little career, then a little passion. So then I left. The pandemic came in, and of course that came along. I had no time for anything going on with any of my passions. None of I wasn't doing any writings, any of that. Okay. I went through a divorce, went through family crisis with my daughter, and I got tired of crying and began writing everything down. I began journaling. I began dating stuff that I wrote, how I felt when I wrote it, and I felt somehow compelled to do something with these writings. Sitting at my desk one day, I was doing community health, and something compelled me to just a real leap of faith to quit my job. I called my supervisor. I told her, I said, listen, they thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy because I wanted to quit my job. But it was a faith walk for me. It was a complete faith walk. Who quits a job that they've had for 15 years and said, I want to take these writings and do something about it? At this time, the wisdom had not set in. I knew that this was something I was supposed to be doing. I had no plan. I didn't even think about how you're going to take care of yourself. But I knew I was supposed to do this. So short story short, I came off that job. I established my LLC, Shardori's Girls Production. I wrote my play. It was awesome. And then I did some other stuff in the church work. I did drama. So I don't only do comedy. I do, plays, skits, spoken word, speaking. So I came off. I felt very fulfilled. I was out for about 2 years, did that, and then I began to work again part-time. So I work part-time, career. Then I'm over here still doing part of my passion. So, and like I said, once COVID hit, there was no time for passion. So I began just doing too much work, too much career, 60 hours a week. And then I began to get into administrative nursing. It was just too much. So I'm thinking to myself, this is getting to be too much. I began to experience some bullying in the workplace. I began to experience some systemic racism. I began to experience just a toxic environment. I said, Lord, okay, so whenever you release me, Lord, I'm going to go. So I took off initially thinking I was going to be off 2 or 3 months. Okay, I'll rejuvenate, go back to work. That didn't happen. I sat in insecurity. I sat in depression. I sat in anxiety. I tried to go back to work. I couldn't do simple things. So that just reassured me that reassured the insecurities. So once that lifted, I said, Lord, help me. I don't know what to do. I'm walking around for a whole day and nothing's happening. I'm not accomplishing anything. I began to cry out to the Lord to help me. But I'm telling myself, girl, you got all these talents. Not only that, you can cook, you can do a whole lot of things to make money. Why are you sitting all day? Why are you doing nothing? And right in the midst of me asking for help from a power higher than myself, I was riding around one day. I ate breakfast, didn't know what I was going to do. And Mr. Larry Williams called me. I pulled off the side of the road. I talked to Larry. Everything he said resonated with me. He was just talking. He was just giving me what he was trying to do. And it resonated with me. Granted, this was months ahead of this community prayer breakfast. So it resonated with me. Closer to the time of doing the community prayer breakfast, I had anxiety higher than high. I am not a person that has insecurities. Anybody know me? I am not a person that steps back. And so I was unfamiliar with this space, but I kept moving forward. Did the community prayer breakfast with Larry Williams, District 3 ECUA rep. It was phenomenal. And I said, Lord, thank you, because I took a step out. Okay. Then from that, so many other opportunities have opened up. And so when you're talking about going from a vocation, what you normally do, you talk about 43 years of something, or 10, it may be 10 years for you, it may be 15 years, but this is something you've done every day. You know how to do. You if you fall down, you can get right back up again. You can do that blind. When you're talking about that, and then now you're just sitting and doing nothing. Okay, but the passion part came back. That doing that breakfast stirred up something in me that had been there a long time. And so I wrote down a few things, and I know my story's not anything like what I practice, but I wrote down some things because I know there's somebody somewhere that's probably going through the same thing. And if you're not going from a vocation to a passion, is there some kind of transition that you make? And there's some key elements, I think, that help me through the process. So I wrote them down. Never, I said the first thing, listen to your still small voice. I would always say that. Sometimes we've been ourselves for so long, we think the little things that keep coming back to us doesn't mean anything. Yes, they do. We need to pay those attention. Our intuition, our still small voices, we need to listen to those because they may be leading us into something much bigger and much greater. Somehow the Lord wants us to move down, or wants what we've been doing to change around a little bit. I would say also make sure, if you make a conscious decision to go from a vocation to your passion, that you can provide for yourself. You're able to meet your essential needs. Now that may look different than what you've normally done. You may have to move in with mama, or you may have to change some things around and lose some things that you're normally accustomed to doing. But make sure that your essential needs are met. Grab you a good support system. Not only family and friends that's going to be talking positive to you, but networking, like what we're doing here tonight. Network with other businesses, network with other friends, and keep that going. Remember that you won't always be able to share your thoughts with other people. Sometimes people don't, in my case, people don't think creatively. And so what you're saying to them doesn't make a lot of sense. Do not be discouraged with that. Know when there is a season for things, and that you may not be able to share everything with everybody. I would say at all times and all things to keep a balanced lifestyle. When you're working, sometimes when your vocation, you're just overworking, and you're not balancing that with passion or things you love or would like to do. I I think sometimes that throws our life off. I think that we should always and all times keep a balanced life. Um, like Robin was mentioning before, your passion may not always be able to support you financially. It may just be your passion, may be just something to reduce stress. It may be community work. Um, but do your research, and that's like I said, keep network. You may be able to do some um, community work, or you may be able to launch on with other businesses or other people that may be doing similar things and get some ideas, and go and visit new things. Go and look and search for new things that may be out there. You may learn something, and always stay in a peaceful place and hooked up to a higher power, whatever higher power that is for you. I hope I said something tonight that's going to benefit um, someone. I'm excited. I'm excited to. My bishop was saying that sometimes we have to leave the past in the past. I'm not saying that I want go back into some aspect of nursing, because I feel like with the way the medical field is now, that at least I need to do some advocacy work or some volunteering or something, because I have so much knowledge. But I'm excited to sit the past as I've lived it. I'm excited to sit it down and take new steps into my passion work. Thank
Y'all,
you.
let's give it up for for Donna Johnson. Yes. Okay, I think we may have to share a microphone here. I think my microphone went out. We have to share a microphone if it comes back on. Just wow. Wow. Thank you, because this was, this was, I was taking notes.
Oh, were you taking?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm serious. I was taking. I was taking notes. Yeah, I was taking notes. So the first thing that struck me is you said you took a leap of faith and then came wisdom.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes I get into this that I will over plan, and I'll be planning for, planning to make sure that everything, and then that leap of faith not
Right.
Les Brown says, jump and fly,
Right.
jump and then fly. So what did you feel when you took that leap of faith? And then, because there seemed to be, as you talked about going through those challenges, the bullying, the systemic racism, the toxic environment, that then you got this wisdom. What was that transition like?
Well, when that initially happened, that particular leap of faith, I had to take myself back to that space, because I remember that I didn't care what anybody said it up here. I knew that was what I needed to do. And when I said faith, I anybody my mama could have said something, and when it wasn't going to stop me, I was just that determined to. I knew this was something from a higher power. I knew it was something I had to do.
But you're saying it came from here, so you even saw the naysaying coming from you at times?
Initially when I was doing community health, initially the first years ago. Okay, fast forward for these last few months, I had to remind myself of the faith that I had over here. Nothing could stop me over here. I had to remind myself of the gifts and talents that were in me.
Wow. Yeah.
And the faith that I had over here because like, insecurities, I'm like, what is going on? Okay. But so I had to remind myself over here how I felt over there.
Yeah.
15 years on a state, a good paying job, and I decided to leave. I don't know how I'm going to provide for myself. I knew it was spiritual. And like I said, I had people ask me, was I losing it? Was I marrying a rich man? Did I win the lottery? Yes, all of that. No. And then, I could see why. That play was everything. It was evoked a lot of emotions. It was ministry, not only to other people, but to myself.
Not everybody was understand. Oh, she wants to come back over here some.
Okay.
Not everybody was understanding your journey. Yeah.
No.
And then you had to look back and remind yourself about your assets, as I jokingly talked about before.
Exactly.
But your creative assets.
Yeah.
And you said in your deal that you were unfamiliar with that space when you were talking about your anxiety and your depression. And as a medical professional, we don't often hear of that because you, as a medical professional, are treating others. And so here you are going through this, and you had
the shame to share. And the shame to share. I only in a nice, cute way, only shared it with some of my friends. And I even had to tell my kids, hey, look, y'all might want to check on me. I've never, I didn't understand it. I was afraid to share the mental part of it. The depression that I didn't want to give a name to. I've never, I'm not cocky or anything, but I've never felt like insecurities. When I went back to go to work, now I see what the big picture was. It wasn't meant for me to go to work. It was for me to sit down in this space. It was meant for me to sit down. I kept trying to put it in my own timing. It wasn't the season for me to go back. And so now I see what was happening. It was spiritual. Then I didn't. I went through all of that and was afraid to share with even my closest friends.
And that's where your first point was, to listen to that small, still voice. Because if you're moving and doing things, you don't
have time to listen when you working 60 and 80 hours a week. So I was set down to have an ear, but I still was trying to control that timing and couldn't. And so I was forced to.
Jack Canfield, I think it's Jack, Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Right.
I remember I was sitting in on a workshop by him, and he said that the first year that he was in business, he spent $30,000 the first year on training. Not he wasn't doing the training. He was paying other people. He was attending workshops and all of that.
Right.
And so that resonated. I remembered that. And this was 10, 15 years ago. I remember, or Lord have mercy, 20 years ago, when you said that you should, get your network and all that. And so when he was doing Chicken Soup for the Soul in this workshop I was in, he said that he put that book in, now it's Chicken Soup for everybody. So chicken soup for the dog. So chicken soup for your mama's underwear.
Chicken soup.
Everybody get chicken soup for your soul, for your mama's underwear, best friends, uncle, sister, canary. But he said that like he had that book. If someone requested that book, he would put that book forever, like in a truck stop out in Seattle, in Paducah, Wisconsin, because he never knew when that trucker coming through would need those words.
Right.
So, but he poured into himself immensely.
Right.
And those books are 30-something years old now, if not. And so So yeah, so you're the other thing that resonate with me is just sitting at other people's feet or expanding your resources, your network. Again, like you were saying, like
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if people don't, like I said again, if people don't understand exactly what you're doing, because creative minds sometimes can go there and a lot of my family and friends be looking at me like, but that's what makes your passionate thing, that's what makes it prolific and profound, and because I can really go there with my thoughts, and I want to carry them out and feed them just like a psalm in my head.
Mm-hmm. I do. I know. When I look at interviews with Stephen King, people always ask, "How do you think of those things?" Like it's some, some dark thoughts and all. But he's saying it's in his head, and he has to get those things out. So he gets those things out and makes $1 quadrillion on on the.
And
thing.
my daughter used to say, I said, "How do you know that?" She said, "It's in my brain." And so that's what I said. It's in my brain. It's meant to be in my brain, and whatever your passion is or that thing that you do, it's meant to be there. It's meant to be there in your purpose to do. And I had to get back to that. What are you purpose to do? What were you created to do, Donna? What were you created to do? I mean, I could nurse another 40 years and do that well. But what was I created to do? And this is just some natural abilities that I have. That's great.
So today, having gone through that, and I'm just because your emotions, I'm guessing there are some remnants of that you still have to deal with, even as you have stepped out on faith with this. How do you go back and find that small, still voice that you talked about? How do you find that peace now?
It was a good thing I sat down, because I learned how to do a lot. I know how to turn things off now. I know how not to take everybody. I've always been a person that everybody comes to with their stuff, and so I don't try to take in everybody's stuff or so much of it. I am determined to keep myself at a place of peace. After having a period of solitude, I really found out what peace was. And initially, I didn't like the solitude, but it's a place of peace, and I'm determined to keep that in my life, even with my family, my kids, my my friends. It's got to be a certain cutoff point of so much I'm gonna take on. I'm not trying to do everything, not everything, and then I'm trying to do things that's more of self-care. 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 Mental first. And then I can't do it all. And it took a minute to get there. It took a minute to get there.
I think as a nurse, as a medical professional, it's powerful. I think beyond what you even know, it's powerful to hear you say that and do that confession. Because again, there is some shame in just the average everyday person saying, I'm physically okay, but mentally I'm not. Because somebody asks, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. I'm good.
That was
the tornado was chasing you.
That was it. And it's a lot of people won't know until tonight or whenever they look at this broadcast that I haven't been working.
You ain't been. What's the old saying? You ain't. No, what's that old saying? You don't look like what you've been through.
I don't look like what I've been through.
Yeah. I would push back on that and say you have been working. That you've been working at doing.
I haven't been doing my vocation.
That you've been really pouring into what you are to do in this next phase, whatever that phase is, whatever that season is. As you said it. Well, I'm excited for you. I don't know what's next. I know when we talked, I was like,
good
oh my
stuff.
goodness, I got some
good stuff. Good
I got
stuff
some,
is next.
Donna, we got some things we need to work on.
Good stuff, nothing but good stuff is next. So I'm retiring. I'm a retirement age now, so all of that came into the fact I had a lot of stuff going on, but it's all gonna be good,
Yeah,
Robin.
yeah,
It's all gonna be good.
yeah. I'm excited for you. Would y'all join me in thanking Donna Johnson? This has been it's like a therapy session. Come back over here, 'cause I know Lord gonna say y'all all out of the y'all all out of the thing here. It's like a therapy session. I really do. I appreciate, and I appreciate, as I was telling Brian earlier and told him a couple of days ago, I appreciate your authenticity. You're really laying open your heart so that others can learn from your journey.
And that is my mission, and with that comes transparency. With that comes transparency. So I'm glad to be able to do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Yes,
You make me cry, Robin. Bye.
No, you can't leave talking about bye. You can't leave.
I can't leave.
You
yet.
can't leave. No. We're still here. Well, are there any burning questions? If not, I want to make sure that y'all get a chance to meet Donna afterwards and just and share. We'll take one question.
Yeah,
and
Miss-
then
I know Miss Geraldine. That's my good friend I met tonight.
Geraldine, and I'll repeat it. I'll repeat the question.
What would you say to these people coming in? We have so much to help them that they don't
Okay.
Repeat her
What would
question.
I say to the new nurses that's coming in? One of the things that I would say is, first of all, that have compassion. Money isn't, and the other thing that I would say is money isn't everything. One of the things I said on here, that life always needs to be a balance for everybody. Whether you're doing work. Now, nursing, as you know, medical field now is just gone to a whole new thing. Yes. So I wouldn't be so eager for money that I'm just, working myself down, not able to take care of myself. Always keep a balanced life, keep taking care of yourself, take care of your mental health. There used to be such a stigma, and still sort of, with getting health care. I would keep that as a key piece. I would keep that as a key piece. Go out and have some fun, and then don't be overly with your career. Have a life balance.
I was reading the fact Vernon does, which interests me from a historical point, but he does this thing, obituaries on the deal. So I was reading one of the obituaries, and one of the gentlemen who passed, they said in his obituary, he worked hard, and so he made sure that he played hard. And so fishing was one of his ways that he did that. But I think that that's very interesting that you have that balance, but that you recognize it too, because it can. Yeah. It's a David. What's David's last name? David Washington. He was at Sacred Heart. I think he went to another agency, and he talked about that you really do have to. It's like a seesaw that you have to constantly move. Yeah.
And life balance hadn't always been pushed, because mom and dad and them always told us about working hard and all of that, and then you come home and you got to take care of your family and all of that. So so I'm telling everybody now. Yeah.
But that old thing, you can rest when you're dead. Only one's happy with that, Joe Morris and Tracy Morris. That only one's happy with that. Okay, all right, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you just said that's the last question. All right, since you're the producer, we're gonna let you ask this last question. Okay, can you ask it, please, Mr. Producer?
Yes. So, what's your approach to confidence around food? So, what is your approach?
Okay, so I did it around food at the community prayer breakfast, because Larry and I talked, and he kind of told me some things that he wanted me to do, and it was surrounding food. But usually, if I take on a task for comedy, I'm always trying to go along with the theme or whatever the person's trying to achieve. So I've done a lot of gospel comedy. So you know where that goes. A lot of
That's
funny
never
stuff.
ending.
Yeah.
Never ending.
Also like class reunions and stuff. Just that my approach is, and the main thing is usually whoever asks me to do comedy, I'm trying to if they have a certain area they want me to kind of certain things want to talk about or certain mission that they're trying to achieve, I try to walk in that lane. But I can just do general stuff.
Do you ever think you would do any comedy related to your transition from doing your own thing?
I think I will.
So the question was, would you do any comedy?
The question
Based
was,
on, yeah.
will I do any comedy based on
What's your experience?
what my experience have been? Even if it's not comedy, it will be writing somewhere. I also do spoken word, and like I say, it may come out to a book, it may come out in a play, some type of writing. Because I'm still journaling. And I'll probably wake up at 2:00 one morning and have some guidance as to where this writing needs to go.
I think the
Yeah.
AMA needs to call you, the National Nursing Association.
Yeah.
I think
I
back
think
to Geraldine's question, I think that you have such a unique perspective into not only healthcare, but as you talked about the bullying, the systemic racism, the toxic environment.
it went there.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to be able to laugh through those
Right.
situations. That's
And
the only thing that'll get you
Yeah.
through it. Yeah.
And so I'm sure, like I said, that's going to help. And I'm also going to try to step into doing, some healthcare needs advocacy. Your mama, your auntie, them, uncle, them, whoever's in they, so I have so much knowledge and so much. So I think that I need to. Yeah, laughter's always gonna be in there.
Yeah. Well,
Laughter's gone. Laughter is a good medicine. And the thing that resonated with me too was like another scripture says something about it being a balm to your soul or whatever, or healing to your soul. And it made me think about, how the old folks would say, you put that salve on there, put that balm on there, that's gonna make it feel better.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, if you just think about the word laughter, it almost brings a smile to your face just saying that. So I'm sure laughter is always gonna
Even if you laugh in the most inopportune times.
Yeah.
I remember, I'm gonna say this and then we'll close. My first laughter, I knew that was wrong. We were at my last grandfather, we called him Uncle Mac. We were at his funeral in Chicago, and I think I was about 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And my sister, who's a couple of years older than me, I had never seen, can I say pimp on TV? Vernon. Pimp. Can I say pimp on TV? So I'd never seen a pimp before.
With the statues.
And he had a green fur coat
in
on.
the head.
Yeah, green.
Velvet.
No, it was, I don't know what it was. I don't know what kind of animal
It was velvet.
It was a green animal. It was probably velvet. Was that velvet? It was velvet.
Velveteen.
And they had my granny and Uncle Mac, your grandparents had a dry cleaning business.
Yeah.
So, everybody in the neighborhood. So here comes this man in a green fur coat, and my sister started laughing. Well, I'm 2 years younger. I just can't hold it. I just can't. I'm laughing. I'm like, and Daddy looking at me like, because she's quiet. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm like, that's funny. I don't care if this is a funeral. A pimp in a green fur coat. That's funny. Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
Sometimes you just gotta
I don't even remember the funeral, but I remember that green fur coat. So, and that pimp, I remember that. Y'all give it up for Donna Johnson. I didn't mean to go on the pimp line.
You went to the pimp on
We ended on the pimp. We went from purpose and passion to pimp.
In the green coat.
In the green coat. Thank y'all so much for coming. I want y'all to meet Donna Johnson. We've got a gift for you here before you depart. Get back in. You really
Get back
in. You used to be on TV. You used to be behind the camera and writing and all that. Well, That's gonna change. That's gonna
Okay.
change.
It is.
So, thank y'all. Thank you again to WBQP
Thank
TV,
you.
Vernon Watson, everybody
Award
watching.
winning.
Oh, well, thank you. Award winning WBQP TV, and everybody watching on Facebook Live. Thank you so
Yeah.
much to all our production crew.
Thank you. Your
Sheldon,
handsome
Truth for
husband.
You, my fine, smart husband. He's a chicken over there, like he's supposed to. Thank you, Sheldon Powell, Truth for You. We appreciate the partnership. Well, all right, we'll
Thank
see y'all.
you.
We're going to continue to network, and we'll see y'all later. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Let me take this off of you here. Oh. Oh. You did that. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it.